All right, I sort of teased it here, but can we just talk about it briefly? I know you're probably sick of talking about it.
No, it's my childhood.
It's your childhood, exactly. Arrested Development. Maeby Fünke in the house. And it was your childhood, and I just wanted to prove how. Look how young you were when you started the show.
Still getting reactions. That was good.
Yeah.
I was 14 when I did the pilot.
Right.
15 first season, and then like we finished it all when I was like 18. It's kind of crazy.
America essentially watched you go through puberty.
Yeah. Painfully so.
Yeah.
Because the writers decided to, use that by
fodder.
making me sit on Michael Cera's lap, and it was very awkward. Lots of fun stuff.
Well, when you're a young actor in an ensemble cast like this, and you're playing a family member with a huge family, do they become your surrogate family during that time?
I mean, to a degree, me and Michael became very close. Like, we were best friends from it. Especially because we're going through it, and we're going to school in between every take, which is, at the time also was like such a bummer, because like in between, that's when you get to like know each other on a shoot, and we had to be like dragged away with these like terrible studio teachers. Yeah, that's a whole other show.
Okay.
Studio teachers. They hurt us. No, they were fine. But yeah, I mean, we were the only ones who could relate to like, and also just, again, not even being aware of it then, but the content of what we were doing, like, and how great and smart it was, and how fun it was to do these scenes, like, it built our sense of humor very much so as well. Like, doing that kind of work for like 3 years, it was just our sensibility. We weren't like, this is so much better than all this shit my agent sent to me. We were just like, no, this is what we're doing, and it's funny. But like, it formed us a lot. And then I have a very paternal relationship with Mitch Hurwitz, the creator, and David and Tony. Like, you have a similarity to it, but they're also all like actors and comedians, so they're like, funny assholes in their own right. Whereas my parents aren't funny assholes.
Yeah. So is it the kind of thing where you've stayed in touch with a lot of the cast over the years?
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, for sure. And then when we see each other, because like this crazy resurgence of things has been very odd. Like doing a whole other season after like so long, and we were like, what the fuck? Like, it was so weird to be back on set. And I remember, when we wrapped, I was like a child. So when I came back, I felt like I had so much to prove about myself. I was like, I've had sex, I've traveled, I've done drugs, gone around friends with rock stars. Like, I was like trying to prove myself in this like terrible way to be like, I'm an adult now. And the minute I got there, I just like realized, I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. Obviously.
A lot of great stories for the craft services table.
Yeah, exactly. That were never prompted.
Never
you know
prompted,
what I mean?
no.
I was like, ask me who I've...
Tell us about losing your virginity, man. Yeah, like, no one... Jason Bateman wasn't asking that.
Yeah, you know it.
By the way, was that the general attitude by a lot of the cast members when you guys came together for that first day of the Netflix show? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Did any of you want to do it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You did?
Of course. We were like so excited to do it. They had been talking about it for so long.
Right.
I remember like, I was in like Jordan of all places, like doing an independent film out there. And I like was waking up from like this like it felt like a scene out of like Aladdin, with like the window hole cut out and just like a tattered sheet, and I was like with like an Arab man, and I like go to my phone and it's like early in the morning and it's like Katie Sparks, the wardrobe woman. She's like, we're having a meeting, like a wardrobe fitting in 2 days, get ready. And I literally had not heard we were going at all. Like, it had been in talks, but nothing official, no like scheduling or nothing. And I was just like, are you serious? Like, this is happening? And she's like, yeah. And I had to like get on a plane the next day and just kind of fall back into it. And it was also just a strange format because they wrote it was all over the place. Like, the writing was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way
we shot all the episodes at once, and they were like, I was like, so where am I coming from, Mitch? She's like, well, we don't know yet. So, and then he kind of like go in a corner and like look at a wall, and like, just imagining a circus on his own. That was like, and he's like, no, so okay, so you're gonna get fired because you got arrested, right? And then you come home, and then okay, yeah, and that's when Job, and I was like, just tell me where to go. Like, I don't understand the context of this.
You're like, it's okay, my dad's at the cocaine, it's fine, I'll take care of you.
I'll understand.
I'll take care of you. So you know the writer A.J. Jacobs? He's written a lot of like immersive journalism for Esquire. He's been a guest on the show a couple times, and he organized a global family reunion last year. And what he was trying to do was basically saying we're all related. Every single one of us on this planet is related somehow. And I thought it'd be kind of a funny exercise to plug in you and Michael Cera because you play cousins on the show.
Sure.
There's this love thing.
Oh my God, this is so fun.
Yeah, Yeah, but except Michael Cera's not in the database.
Oh, but I am?
But you are.
Nice.
And Will
I don't know
Arnett.
if that's good or not.
Will Arnett is.
Oh.
So he gave me Will Arnett and you. You're also your cousin on the show. So it turns out Will Arnett and Alia Shawkat are related. They're 29th cousins once removed.
Oh my God.
This is actually how you're related
Does
to
that
Will.
seem like that far? To me, that sounds like really close, actually. 29 cousins?
Yeah, through Norwegian royalty. I
Oh my
guess
God, yeah,
your mother.
my grandmother is Norwegian.
Yeah.
Royalty.
Royalty. That's what AJ told me.
Whoa, royalty.
Look, Harold III, hard ruler, king of Norway.
Yeah, what is that? Olaf the First, quote unquote, morsel? King of Man and the Isles.
Yeah, Gudrod, the black king of man in the North. That was amazing. This is
Harold the Third, hard ruler.
and somehow it goes back to Will Arnett in Canada.
Well, I'll make sure to let him know that.
Let him know, and maybe.
It's been a while since we text, so I'll be like, hey, what's up? Guess what? We're 27th cousins.
Yeah, I'll get you this image.
Thank you.
With JPEG. Was this fun?
I had a great time.
I had a great time too, and thank you for doing this on the day you rapped. I can't believe it
No,
again.
it's so nice.
Well, next time in
Great
New
day.
York, we'll try to get you back if you
Yeah,
want to.
for sure.
Alia Shawkat, how about that? How about that?